This is day one. Mostly travel, actually all travel, driving, and a lot of mosquitoes. Only 2 caribou, both right in Dead Horse.
Yeah, not much. We drove 12 hours to get up here probably today. So, yeah, no caribou, warm, but it's supposed to get cold in a couple days. So, if we can survive the mosquitoes, maybe we'll be in good shape.
We did see a wolf and
Oh, yeah.
2 Arctic foxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, muskox. So, saw a little bit of everything but the thing we were hunting, except for the 2 in town.
Of August 2nd for us, which is our actual first day hunting. We drove the whole way yesterday from Fairbanks the whole way to Dead Horse. We saw 2 bulls actually in Dead Horse, but that was really all we saw yesterday. So today was our first full day of hunting here. We actually saw 1 caribou this afternoon and 1 here this evening. The one this evening was definitely a bull. Small bull, but it was over 1.5 miles away on the other side of the river from where we needed it. But it's literally right now 10 after 11 p.m. and if you can tell, it's still this light out at 10 after 11. Mosquitoes have been horrible for us. But we're trying to deal with the mosquitoes. It's predicted tomorrow, more clouds, and then starting Monday, the rest of next week, to be a lot colder. So we're hoping for some movement. There's been a few limited 2 or 3 bulls that we know of being killed up more towards Dead Horse, but hopefully there's more for us to come in the future.
So we had a successful day yesterday. We got to this new spot a little more south. Around lunchtime we were eating lunch and I spotted a bull quite a ways off. We decided to go after him, and about 7 hours later I was able to harvest him. Couple-mile pack out, and got camp set up late last night, and then today we're fogged in, so we just took care of making a little meat cache and cleaning up the rack.
Tuesday, August 5th. Last night we came up after the fog lifted and we saw a bunch of caribou, maybe 30-40 caribou, probably about 5 bulls, a couple definite shooters, but they bedded down last night about 8 o'clock, so we came back out. We're up here pretty early this morning. The hope is that we can still see some caribou over here. And if not, it seemed like there was more of them scattered back towards the rifle range. So we're going in with both weapons today, hot and heavy, and see what happens.
Yeah, we're prepared. We'll see what we find.
Yeah.
Just packed in the 5 miles, got camp set up. That'll be our view in the morning. Sat down to make dinner. And you can see the boys are on the run because I just spotted a bull over pretty close to that mountain. I don't know if they'll be able to catch up to it. It's quite the distance to cover, but they're going to give it a try. Somewhere over there. Josh's bull's down up there. Three for three.
Huh?
3 for 3.
Yep. Tagged
3
out.
for 3.
Josh and I, man, we come back here. We didn't even hunt for a few minutes. Basically, dead spot one, and now wake up and see this one.
We packed Dave's bull back, not even the whole way to camp last night. We got to camp at 2 a.m. Woke up this morning, got out of the tent. I looked around the side of the hill. Here comes a whole herd of caribou. They were anywhere from like 600 to 700 yards once I left camp and got down around. Not the biggest bull for sure, but
No, heck of a shot. And we're a long way back.
we're way back in here, like 7 miles. But we're done. Tagged out. We got
Yeah.
multiple days of packing meat out now in camp.
Yeah. It'll be some work to get there.
Little guy.
Here the guys come packing out. I think if I go far enough, you'll be able to see the tents. Maybe? Yep, there they are. Everything's so far out here, but they are slowly getting closer with Josh's caribou.
The end of our 2025 Alaska DIY caribou hunt. It's August 11th and we filled 3 tags. I don't know how many miles we hiked, but we hiked quite a few.
A lot. I think we had over 50 in the last 5 days.
So I was the first one to tag out. We came up to this area, spotted a bull around lunchtime, and finally took him with my bow at like 7 at night.
Yeah. Then we hiked into the rifle range on Friday evening, about 6 miles in. We just got the tent set up, and Des looked down the valley at like 1.5 miles away, and she said, "There's a bull." And so then Dave and I decided to chase it. We ended up about 7.5 miles in total.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, we did that. We got that one. I did, and then the next morning, well, Josh and I cut up meat till midnight, and we didn't get back to camp till 2 a.m. Got up a little bit later, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, 7:30
as soon
maybe.
As Josh got out of the tent, he saw a herd of caribou coming around the corner.
Yeah, there was maybe about 30 or 40 caribou coming around, and I had to kind of scramble and grab my rifle and run down by the pond and try and get in range, and they were moving pretty darn quick. Luckily, one of them separated from the herd, and I took a shot, but they were moving, and I missed on the first shot, and then the second shot they were standing still, and I ended up knocking it down, and I got it. So pretty fortunate for on this trip to fill 3 tags, so we're all tagged out, and we got lots of meat to take home. So
yeah, it was tough hunting for a while. Not many caribou. We tried with the bows for a week basically, and we're close lots of times and had some really good stalks and came real close. We just couldn't do it. Not enough caribou to pick from there, I guess. But, yeah. So we went to the rifle range. It was a lot of work getting them out. A lot of work. A couple of days of packing meat and tents back out, and like some 15-mile days.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, but we saw some absolute monsters this year. There are definitely a lot of bulls, and we saw a lot of guys that got bulls along the highway too. So it seems like everybody was having a pretty successful year this year. But the cool thing was we got to see a wolf the very first night we drove up the road. There was a wolf underneath the pipeline about 200 yards, so we got to see that. So that was a cool experience.
And a grizzly bear up near Dead Horse.
Grizzly bear at Dead Horse. So.
And of course we tried to film all of the hunts, but we again did not get any actual harvests on film.
Yeah, we're too busy trying to shoot them.
Yeah.
With guns and not camera.
Yeah, so maybe we'll bring a dedicated cameraman the next time. But luckily we didn't have any issues this time in Prudhoe Bay up at Dead Horse. We stayed overnight. No grizzly bear attacks to the truck this year. And we didn't get any flat tires yet, knock on wood. Headed back down to Fairbanks tomorrow, so hopefully we have a smooth ride back down there tomorrow. But all in all, great trip.
Yeah.
Like, really great adventure. Can't wait to come back up some other time and do it all over again.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing me.
Yeah.
My first time in Alaska. They're pretty cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, Des got her first bull and Dave got his first bull, so couldn't be any more excited for everybody. It was a great trip. Alaska is never a place you want to leave early, so even though we were tagged out, we decided to head south to Valdez for a couple days of fishing.
That's exactly where we're going.
Who you got there?